stage. Begin. Excellent job. Begin. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win. Alright, that's cool. Choose bonus stage. Begin. Excellent job. Into the heat of battle. Go for it. You win. Alright, that's cool. Stage. Begin. Excellent job. Begin. Excellent job. bonus stage. Begin. Excellent job. Begin. Excellent job.
Shadow Toro Heroes Triple Pickaxe Spots.